Do you know 85% of the TED Talks with 1 million views and more are story centered? There is this one person, I believe Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is a motivational speaker and he has 1 million subscribers, and he is a person who has gone into TED and he has spoken a lot. This Kevin Hart, he says, never tell a story without making a point, and never make a point without telling a story. I was baffled when I listened to this. I'll repeat this point. Listen carefully. Never tell a story without making a point. Never make a point without telling a story. This was what Kevin Hart said. So now getting back to the point. What am I here to tell you today? Today I am here with a very, very important skill video. How to become a good trainer. All of you are excellent in communication. All of you are excellent in teaching. I'm not going to tell that. But, it is like when you are making a beautiful curry, an amazing fish curry, or a tangy chicken or a tangerine chicken curry, and then some flavor is missing to it. If you add that flavor, it tastes even the more good. The smell, the appetite, everything is going to increase. Like that, to every good trainer, there is some extra additions that is required to the melange to make them a better trainer. So that is what I'm here with. 3 secret ingredients into becoming a better trainer. All of us are aspiring to become trainers one day. When you're uploading your video online, or when you are giving a live webinar to 500, 300, 200 people, at 20, 15 people, what is that magic in you that will trap in people, that will call in people? What is that? That is the 3 things that I'm going to teach you today. The first very important ingredient or tip is that always when you start your speech, just notice Praveen Vadalkar sir talking. As soon as you, in the starting in his poster, details about him will be given. But when he starts his speech, he never starts telling that I am Praveen Vadalkar, CEO of Techhizer, I've done 9 TED Talk, this, that. He never talks about himself. He straightly starts talking about his the webinar that he's going to give, the details about the webinar, what is he more going to teach us, what are the agenda. This is what he starts with. He never talks about himself. Look at Amy Khadi, look at Dhananjay Traj, look at Simon Sinek, the world-renowned speakers. These people, when they start their speech or webinars or courses, they never start by talking about themselves. When someone starts talking about themselves, I'm so and so, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, it feels like as if, oh, okay, you're a taker, you're trying to tell me about yourself. But when you start giving information about what you're going to give, what you're going to do, then you prove that you are a giver. So the first magic ingredient, be a giver. Prove to your listeners, prove to your viewers that you are a giver. And the second, authenticity. The second is authenticity. Many a times when we are giving a webinar, when we are giving a TED speech, when we are teaching somebody, we always want to make PPTs, isn't it? Many a times, those who have given the webinars or those who have given speeches on the stages, I've given speeches on the stages, we all have this confusion. 30 to 40 minutes, should I engage in my speech itself, or should I use PPTs? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? Mom, should I use PPTs? She says yes. Bro, should I use PPTs? He says no. I went and asked my friend, should I use PPTs? He says yes. And I'm confused. What will I do? What will I do? What will I do? PPT, no PPT. PPT, no PPT. But there's one person that I forgot to ask. Me. I forgot to ask to myself. I'm the one who's going to give the presentation. I forgot to ask myself if I want the PPT, if it's going to enhance my speech. Do I want the PPT? And then based on my choice, what I want to deliver to the crowd, what I choose to tell them, what I choose to show them, that has to be there. That is authenticity. As a speaker, first you need to have priority of your listeners and viewers, yes, but you also need to know what you want to give wholeheartedly to the viewers and listeners. That is authenticity. And the third is audacity. Audacity? How audacity? If I don't have the courage, if I don't have the boldness to present myself, if I don't have the confidence to present myself to 50, 60, 20 people, at least 20 people, then how am I going to be a speaker? When am I going to develop it? To develop the audacity, not everyone has this audacity, that courage within. To develop that courage, there is a small 3-step procedure. Find a guide, listen to the guide teaching, practice with the guide, and then take the stage. Listen to a guide, practice with the guide, and then take up the stage. You can develop your audacity. So these are the 3 secrets to a power-packed presentation. To become a better trainer, please follow these 3 tips, and I'm also going to follow these 3 tips. Let us all grow together. Until next video, remember, you need to add in stories, develop the audacity, authenticity. Until next video, thank you so much.